Hi, everybody. Welcome to Burning Down the Far Hill. The piece of thing that I've got to do for 3 more weeks because I'm finally been put out of my misery. The burning slug thrown through my head, came through, went out, body seeped down, blood all over the pavement. I'm done. Thank you. So I'm going to go through what happened last week, and we'll see what's going on in the week out and coming forward. And I'll throw some announcements out. And if anybody was confused, especially if you're looking at who you were playing who on Sunday, I don't know how. I thought I fixed who's playing who, but luckily I do these recordings so I can go back and check myself when someone calls me back out about it when they thought they were going to lose because they didn't submit a lineup. But so thanks, Thomas, for keeping me in check. But clearly, I mentioned that Bitchmaker was playing my dad, and my dad came out and throttled him. 234, 177, T.Y. Hilton, 51 points for my dad, who also had Saquon Barkley do some things and left Tom Brady doing things on his bench. And so 6-seeded Bad Dog will move on. 4-seeded Steel Curtain will be defeat Fake News, 213 to 119. I could have beat Fake News this week. Like it matters. And Mari Cooper, 76 points, leads Mr. Roger there. So, before we go into who plays what next, in the toilet bowl, if anyone cares, Davis Dynasty, like I said, bullet, slumped over, blood. All over me, Javar and Landry, 32 points, and El Resistencia gets a birthday win over Imperi Empire, 118 to 97. Christian McCaffrey, 33 points for him. I believe Roger won the pick'ems this week, and Mark finally lost the survivor pick. Keep going, Mark. See if you can make it. So moving on to next week, we have the 6-seeded Bad Dog is at the top seed Irish Cop. They have a lifetime playoff history that is 1-1. Bad Dog won a semifinal round in 2013. And Irish Cop won a semifinal round in 2015. So that's where them two are at. So they will do battle. And on the other side of the bracket, 4-seeded Steel Curtain is at the 2nd-seeded, the sinister guy from the internet. Thomas leads the playoff series 1-0 by defeating Roger in the 2014 championship. So there's that. If anyone cares, this happens in the toilet bowl. Davis Dynasty is playing Fat Bastard, and El Resistencia is playing John Boy Special People. There, break that down. All right, so other news and notes that of significance. After the games of this week, or all games closed down, there is no waiver wire after the week, after week 15. No waiver wire, so you cannot pick up anybody going into championship week. I'm going to say it again, and I probably should write it somewhere because someone's going to go in the championship week and try and pick somebody up, and they're going to be like, Brian, why can't I pick anybody up? Because we don't have waiver wire pickups that week. You have to plan ahead. It's called fantasy football. In past years, we've already had people get suspended in the semifinals week, and it was a top player suspended for week 16. So be prepared. Have your bench ready. It's a full team, not just your starting lineup. So just in case an injury happens this week and you've got to fill in somebody, have backups everywhere. You're not going to be able, if you're trying to stream defenses, I'd have 2 in the chamber. If you're trying to stream quarterbacks, have 2 in the chamber. Stream kickers, have 2, 1 for this week, and if you win, 1 for next week. No waiver wires pickups after this week and going into week 17. So this is it for waiver wire pickups as of this week. Can't stress that enough. Otherwise, let's see. Thanks to the events, we have Jer and Mark have been added to our 2019 draft order list. So Jer will be picking 7 and Mark will be picking 8. That is by way of rankings of the losing teams. So there's that. So congratulations, Jer and Mark. You were picking 7 and 8 next year. Other than that, that's really all I got. Good luck to our semifinalists, and the only person I'm really rooting for is my dad, so go get him. Because another thing, I was thinking about this, the other 3, not my dad, but the other 3 people, I think were the 3 most recent champions of the league, with John, Thomas, and John Thomas and Roger. I think those are the three most recent champions of the league. And then there's my dad. So I want my dad to pull this off. I don't know how. We would all have to endure it, but that'd be fine. I'd take it. So good luck. I'm out.